Welcome back to AI the Somnium Files. My name is Jake. And we cleared the second Somnium last time. And talked to everyone in this room. So let's get moving to the crime scene again. Oh yeah, I have to click Bloomberg Saturday 8:13 p.m. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
So probably there, so we'll look everything else first. Yes, it's a bench. It's gone. What? I was just about to say it. Okay, that's everything. Let's look at her. Mizuki is looking behind the bush. Are you cold? Let's be
What do you
nice
care?
first.
You never cared about me ever,
Oh, savage.
and I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me.
Dots.
You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or cactus.
That would have hurt though.
In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly.
And you're 12 now, so 8 years ago.
This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful.
So, like this murder and its location are like specifically made in a way that hurts her, killing her mom in a place that she likes. That's pretty fucked up.
But now, this is where Mom...
Dots. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
She's like telling the just look at the bush. Oh, I can't ask about the one. Maybe it's. Past the bush.
Ida, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
A subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
I talked about the cameras and how they moved the body, but if there's a subway, maybe it was brought from there.
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki.
Oh yeah, I didn't really pay attention what she said. Yeah, this is basically telling what we know already.
This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
I'll change the sound a bit. Probably not best to do it during recording.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just talking in my brain with my other self.
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
Dun dun dun.
Renju Okiura.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
Maybe.
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on
Okay,
camera.
yeah.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
Daddy didn't do it. Maybe they could like have made it so that since this is like the third time we're in the car, that if it just says this, that we wouldn't need to even look at it, like it would stay not colored. Yeah. What's up? Mizuki is sitting in the passenger seat. She's trying to act tough, but I can tell she's nervous. About the suspicious figure, we didn't ask about
Hey Mizuki, tell me again.
it at the bar.
The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
Was your dad the one that sent the message?
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
It was a message sent at 8:05 last. Does it sound familiar?
Oops, I skipped on.
Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
Sense.
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me?
Maybe it wasn't your dad. Someone used his phone or something.
I had to go.
We'll probably go talk to the Renju guy.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
About the message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone.
Dots.
And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Well, he was in questioning. Did they ask anything from him? You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I'd never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit crime like this. Also, if he was the killer, why? Like, the victim was your wife, ex-wife, ex-wife, I think, yeah. So you're automatically going to be suspected, and then you leave a trail of evidence with message from your phone and use your car in a place that can be tracked down. Like, why would you do that if you want to get away with the murder? When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
Like, I'm not defending the guy because I think he's a great dad or anything like that. I'm just that this seems to be the obvious answer, and the game is also pushing for it now, so it probably isn't him, but he might be involved somehow. And it's dangerous to think that way, that because someone is quote unquote the obvious suspect, that they can't be suspected. Like that's stupid in a way, in my opinion. When was the last time you spoke with your dad? Didn't you?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You try calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Maybe he's dead. What? Phone?
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
not one we can corroborate.
Oh, it's your left eye. Cool. I can see boss through my left eye. I by streaming the image in real time. Oh, that's why I don't have a cell phone. I totally forgot. I don't have a cell phone, never cared for that. But I can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. So he doesn't see what I see. Yeah. About his questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
Also, if he used the counter logic in a way, having an alibi for the crime makes you more suspicious if you don't have one. In some stories I've read. Like that's stupid as well, but yeah. Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Yeah. Where is he now?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Hang up.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
It's place that she can't really say the name of.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket.
Okay.
Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Oh yeah, it was in his bio.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
Oh shit. This will be weird. Sunfish Pocket. Saturday. 10:20 p.m. Nice 999. Can I? No, I can't show my mouse at the moment. But yeah, it's there. Fucking gas mask. 0. Oh yeah, it's late. Right.
Can't be.
Is he dead? Yeah. The fuck?
Renju.
That is fucked up, man. Day 3 Sunday. Sure, goodbye. Police headquarters Sunday 9:17 a.m.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Like at the moment, it feels like the crimes are made specifically to torment Mizuki. These are all the same. Is anything new here? Yeah. Yeah, let's talk to Pewter. Pewter looks surprisingly serious. You seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Yeah. Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Yeah.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
That's twice you've said that.
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Funny. Dots.
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
And they said that this was a copycat murder. And they said that it can't be the same person doing it. But we haven't been given any reasoning for why that is. Other than that it's literally impossible.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Why are you here anyway, Peter?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Okay. Boss is sitting on her desk. She looks tired, like me. What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
How about you? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
About Renju?
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
Stupid.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Please tell.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October.
4 victims.
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Okay, so we already have differences with different eye and the victims not being females only. I can't remember now that was it in Shogo's case, was the eye pulled out while she was alive, or was it done after? Cyclops.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Okay.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders
Okay,
as
now
well.
she will deny it and maybe give her reasoning.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Okay, that's...
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
Dots. It might have something to do with Date. Maybe.
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Was Date the killer 6 years ago? And they did something to mess up with his brain? Like, if you throw every theory out there, something will stick, and then you can claim later that you were right. That's how I'm going to roll with this.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killers.
Okay, this will be interesting. Will she be able to access them, or will she say that she won't access them?
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Okay, she basically
Damn it.
dismissed the whole thing in a way that it seemed like she answered. Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Oh, it just throws me to the map right away. Let's go. Driving our cool car to the murder scene. Oh, you're with us.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Oh, she sneaked in. Is that what happened? But we must look at everything.
Did I put anything in there?
You could have put a gold brick in there and it wouldn't slow us down this much. Have you checked the back seat?
Oh, right. But I can't just turn around and look while I'm driving.
Just check the rear view mirror.
What? What's a rear view mirror? The mirror. The mirror. Oh my god, there was a person there.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid!
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat.
Hey, Date? Why do they call it a dashboard?
Because it makes the car go faster.
Uh-huh. And why do they call it a tachometer?
It measures how many tacos worth of revolutions the wheels spin. Because a tortilla is round.
Yes.
Obviously.
Hey, Date, what would happen if I grabbed the wheel and spun it super hard?
Bad things.
We would spend the rest of our very short time together thinking about how stupid that was.
Is this where you keep your weird stuff?
No, but don't look.
Damn, is it that obvious? Soup Mizuki.
What are you looking at me for? Watch the road.
I always have my head like this when I drive.
You were looking forward before.
No, I was just projecting an illusion. This is the real me.
You project an illusion when you're by yourself?
What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Dots.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
How did you even get in?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes.
Dots.
Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Nice weather.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn. Rat.
Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
So...
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. But it's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
About your father.
Hey, about Renju, do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
What is that secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
And anyway, I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
That's
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you?
no
This is why you're single and always will be.
burned.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Punk ass kid. So yeah, I'll save when I can. Sunfish Pocket, Sunday, 10:33 a.m. Yes, actually I will check out if there's anything new in here. In system. A network of cameras and recording devices on Japanese highways that monitor vehicles and collect data. Useful for criminal investigations, the bane of people driving around mistresses. Yes, for that reason they exist. Head office. Top administrative office. MPD. Nothing interesting. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.